So if the Straw Hats in the future, say like 30, 40 years from now, are still out on the sea, but they have like separated away from Luffy, like say the Straw Hat Pirates have been disbanded, right? And they are like at Yonko level, and they have their own territories. What do y'all think? How do y'all think that would look like? Do you think Sanji would be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have a territory.
Okay, I had actually a crazy idea specifically for Sanji.
Okay, what you got?
Man could once he finds like the all blue and everything like that, he's gonna probably do the same thing Zeph did.
The Baratie
have like a
his own island
but he's
there.
gonna have like his own like mobile restaurant, right? And it's gonna be that German tech, so he's gonna use a giant snail.
Oh, that would be cool, actually.
Oh, dang.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, and that'd be perfect for him because like it'd be the best way to respect where he came from with owner Zeph and everything, right? He loves cooking. That's like what he lives for, right? Being able to travel the world too, if it's floating and stuff, like gets to see all the ladies, bro.
All the ladies, all again.
I like that for him.
Yeah, I like that too. What do y'all think about Chopper though?
I don't know. I have to think about that. Let's see.
Usopp, I feel like he would be on that archipelago.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like that would be his territory because he fucked around there for 2 years.
He knows it, and like honestly, like I can see him continuing to be like just a real good pirate. He still goes out, he does pirately things. Like if people come across his way, I'm sure he still lives a pirate life, and I bet he always goes back to his home village just to keep telling stories.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh.
He's gonna go drink at their bar.
Oh shit.
Different theory for Usopp. I love yours though. I'd 100% love it. What if he decided to claim Elbaf as his territory, being a brave warrior of the sea, becomes the bravest warrior of the sea?
See, I thought about that too. I liked it.
See, I like it too, but I just feel like as a Yonko at that point, like he'd just be like, "Oh, fuck it,
Kind of do whatever I want." Like,
this is my spot."
I could see that. Yeah, because it is relatively unclaimed, right? It's just.
But it's also like super crazy dangerous, and it's like a trap on its own.
Yeah.
Just to go to that island.
And he knows.
It would be the smartest thing for him. He would know that island like the back of his hand. He could have every square inch of it completely like trapped.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
yeah.
It, just like if Nami had a territory, it would be a sky island,
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
and it would probably be like Weatheria, you know. But she'd probably have that shit rigged.
She'd find a way to like grow tangerines up there, like the entire like sky island that she'd have.
That'd be cool.
Main vegetation would be like the tangerines and all that stuff.
I bet
That'd be really cool.
Heike, I don't think Robin would do like I think she'd like low-key go very off grid.
I think so too.
And I think she would probably restart she'd probably like start her own like low-key like
version of
like
Ohara's-
institute, like her own like Ohara Institute.
Being a scholar.
She would like start, and like at that point, you'd assume it'd be okay to understand and read the poneglyphs and everything, because it'd be like
She probably would be she probably would tell the fucking world like what all about the Void Century.
Yeah, she would essentially be like
Make sure that
the greatest source of information for the entire world, and she would be like teaching scholars and stuff like that. That way, like that history could keep growing and like never be forgotten, right?
Yeah.
That would be the perfect way for her to like, I guess, disband, right? I like that a lot for her.
I got Tuesday.
She'd recreate the Ohara library.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I want to see that now.
Right?
Aw.
Yeah. What about Frankie?
He'd go back. I bet he'd go back to Water 7.
I think he'd go back to Water 7.
You think so?
100%.
Do you think he'd have a bunch of battleships and like?
Oh,
like
shit.
100%. I think that he would be at the level of like what like Dr. Vegapunk would be in terms of like creation and being like a scientist and shit like that. And he would make Water 7 an impenetrable fucking like fortress type thing with battleships on the go. It's the entire island of like shipwrights, right?
Yeah.
The amount of talent there, and then Frankie coming in, introducing that technology and being like the greatest shipwright, bro, that island is just...
I don't know why, but instantly in my head I imagined Water 7 like in the dome of a giant robot.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
So it's just like standing, right? But it's like domed over. but then like a threat comes and like robot actually stands up, you know.
So like it's under the sea the entire
Yeah.
time, and then when need be, like it gets up and oh, I love that. That would be cool.
I could see him doing it. They could do it.
Yeah, it's Frankie. He could do it all. What do you think about Bud?
Oh, and he'd manufacture cola, and he'd sell it. Like that would be his thing.
What
That'd
if
be
he had his
his
own
main
brand
commodity.
of cola? What if he created his own?
And he'd hire the Frankie family, his old Frankie family, to like run the factories.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, what about
Chopper
Brooke?
would go back to Zoe, and Zunisha would be freed, so she wouldn't have to wander the seas, but they would use that as a means for Chopper to go around and cure the world's diseases. He goes to live on Zoe because then he can be with the Minx, people like similar like him, and like
He'd go back with that other the other nurse that he has. Like,
yeah, his
hotspot.
little
side. Yeah,
his little dope piece.
Let's go.
She like him too, though.
Yeah, I could see him going to Zoe.
Chopper got him a little dope piece, bro.
I do like actually using the whole Zunisha thing to like walk around and being able to cure like, because that's what he wants to do.
That's what
Cure
he wanna
all
do, yeah.
the
Okay, but
diseases.
where is he gonna get his candy?
Denisha's gonna be able to like take rest. Fuck, I don't know how you plant that elephant next to another island.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
But where else would he go? I don't think he would go back to Drum Island personally. Or would he?
He'd go back to that island that he got sent to.
the little like
With the birds?
birds
Yeah.
and the little people.
You think so?
Yeah. He
Okay.
advanced to medicine a lot. Like he did a lot of different fucking like think about all the different things he did with his rumble ball. Plus his knowledge and like there was a lot of shit that for him to learn there. There's like he had never
But-
seen.
But he said he wanted to become the panacea.
Panacea?
Yeah, it's like the cure-all for diseases.
I think if he's gonna do that, he would need to explore as much of the world as possible because there might be diseases that he doesn't even know about, right? So I could see like
Nah, bro, you
Well,
don't
like,
want
him moving
hold on.
around.
That's a dream that he does.
Him and Robin would have a territory together.
they would
If
stick
they're-
together. They
he's-
would 100% stick
It's,
together.
it's medical knowledge. It's research. Like it ties together too perfectly.
Yeah, I could see that. I like that better.
I like that too.
Plus Robin loves Chopper.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna say
Just makes sense.
Because like it has to be said, he would just wander.
Yeah,
Zorro.
yeah.
Mhm.
Finding the world.
No, bro. Yeah, no, he'd be like Rayleigh, just real low key, wandering around.
Yeah. Doing his own thing. Probably
Mhm.
like every once in a while casually bumping into Luffy, fight him.
I mean, kind of like the way Mihawk was introduced. Like he was just kind of like roaming around. I don't know what he was doing there, but they just happened to see him, right?
You could see him bumping like he could like
No,
goes to
he's
Sanji's
crazy.
restaurant and he's like just busts in. He's like, "Oi, where's that curly headed clock?" Like, you know,
Like, what are you doing? This is an establishment.
it's like
Go to
Herbie
the
Cook,
back.
you give me a seat.
It's like you could sit in the back.
Moss heads are in the back. I can see that. I can't see
Yeah.
him like staying anywhere.
No, yeah, Zoro doesn't really have like a place where he could just like he's not the settling down
Mm-mm.
type, right?
He's really not.
No,
Jinbei?
Jinbei. Would he go back to Fishman Island?
Probably. Jinbei would retire.
No,
Like, really
Fishman
retire.
Island isn't gonna have to
Fish-
be a thing at that point.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true,
what I was
that's
gonna
true.
say. I don't think Fishman Island would be like, I think it would maybe be above ground or something, or they would have a new island and it would be like,
He'd spend the rest of his days protecting Shirahoshi.
as like a debt of gratitude type thing.
Probably.
You know,
Okay, that's
I can see
honorable of
that.
him. Yeah, I
an
can see
honorable like last service for him. Like, how do you like honestly though? After all these things, like how do you do any better than serving under the Pirate King?
that. Yeah, honestly, and also if Fishman Island, before like it gets brought up or whatever, if it's Luffy's territory, after becoming the Pirate King, then Jinbei could be the one to like look after it on behalf of Luffy, right? On behalf of like the Straw Hat Pirates because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
their territory. And then wherever it decides to go, he would be essentially kind of like their protector or their like person looking after it. Kind of like
Yeah.
the way Marco was looking after where Whitebeard came from.
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about Brooke I would love if like, look, I haven't seen all the trailer and all the stuff for this new movie, but I would love if like wherever this island is where they have idols,
That's where he is.
he should make his territory that place because he's the Soul King.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out. At least like the first year or something that he like, is disbanded. World tour. World
With
tour.
Laboon.
With
Laboon.
on Laboon.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
just fucking
that's-
genius.
that's genius. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Just riding around the Grand Line all the way around, because at that point like the fucking what is it called again? The red
line.
The red line? Yeah.
Mhm.
They wouldn't exist. I'm gonna assume that they're not gonna exist anymore by the time.
Oh yeah, no, it's like the whole thing that's been theorized is
Yeah,
that Luffy's
everything-
gonna be the one that destroys it.
I hope
Anyways,
so.
yeah.
So that's gone. He could go all the way around the Grand Line performing for, yeah. As a Yonko, that's such a baller move, bro.
Yeah, it really is. It's like, no, I'm a Yonko. Like
Mhm.
I'm like a high level pirate,
Oh yeah.
and I don't give a fuck if the Navy pulls up. I'm gonna play this music for y'all because y'all bought tickets.
Hell yeah.